Well, some of my favorite stories, gosh, there's so many. I mean, when you see the dead 194 times over 21 years, there's a lot of stories that go with it. And that was great part of it too, is sharing these stories, because that's what you would do when you hang out with your friends, and that's why you wanted to do it, because you wanted to hear their stories. So some of my stories, one of my favorites is the way I met my wife, and I went to the post office in early November of 1986 to order mail order tickets for the New Year's run in California. And got there early, and there was a young woman there, and we chatted a little bit, and she said, "What are you doing there? Doing here at the post office?" And I said, "Well, I'm getting ready to order Grateful Dead tickets to see him at New Year's." She said, "Really? Well, that's interesting." She said, "I guess that's your car out there that has the Dead Ahead license plate." I said, "Yeah, that's me." So we chit-chatted, and when we were post office open, she went to one window, I went to the other. I got my tickets, my envelope hand canceled to make sure it was the right date and everything else, so that they'd honor my order, which they did. I got finished before she did. I went out to my car and decided I'd wait just for a minute and chat with her again. She came out. I asked her if she liked to dance, and she said she did. So I said, "Well, I think we should go out and go dancing to see this blues band that's coming to town." And 6 months later, I took her to her first Grateful Dead show. And she saw 150 Grateful Dead shows with me over the next several years, and she was amazing. She got it instantly, so that's one of my favorite stories. Another one is about tickets. I went to Milwaukee to meet a bunch of friends in Milwaukee to see the Grateful Dead at the Mecca, and we got there, and one of the friends that we were meeting there, we were staying with him, David Hobble, was anal retentive about his tickets. Always had his tickets in a Ziploc bag, and he put them in his back pocket and carried with him everywhere to make sure that he had those tickets. And so he pulled them out, and so I went to get my tickets. I'd left my tickets in Kansas City. Oh my God, this was on a Friday, if I remember correctly. The shows were Saturday and Sunday. What the hell were we going to do? So we had to improvise quickly. We called my wife's son in Kansas City, who went and checked. Yes, the tickets were there. He had the tickets. So what were we going to do? How were we going to get them? FedEx couldn't deliver them because it was going to be on a Saturday, so we couldn't get them to FedEx. So we bought an airline ticket for our tickets. Yes, we did. My wonderful stepson took those tickets to the airport. Silly. Put them on a plane. We picked up the tickets at the Milwaukee airport 30 minutes before the show started. We missed the first song, but we had our tickets for the 2 nights, and there we go. So tickets for tickets. That's kind of an unusual one, I think.